Hi, I'm Janusz Wawrowski, and today we continue our webinar series. So in this episode, young violinist Justyna Marczak will present for us Henryk Wieniawski La Cadenza Caprice. She recorded it during our webinar session. It was live online recording, and now I record some comments for you after her performance. So let's listen to Justyna Marczak, and please don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and also feel free to leave some comments. Bravo, Justyna. I like your way of playing this caprice. I like there is a lot of singing in it. Very nice, but a few small things. The first one is about direction of phrasing. I feel that sometimes you stop a little bit. In the fast movement, in the middle fast movement, it's a little bit, I can feel maybe some artifacts from practicing, like you stop on a certain note and maybe I think it's your way of practicing that you stop every 4 notes or every 2 notes. You do it with rhythms, with some system, but then I can hear it also in your playing. So sometimes when you practice it, okay, but then you just have to leave the feeling of you know, of the point when you think you stop, but you do it really fluently. Okay, so please try to focus on the phrasing, original phrasing, and performing it. Even if you practice at home, and even if you practice it slowly, after doing all the rhythms or the exercises, just try to play it fluently, you know, like at the concert. So you can even imagine that there is a public and now you play, and you have to play it really, you know, without all these artifacts from practicing. So this is the first thing. And also actually in the slow movement, even there I can feel sometimes that you stop for a, you know, a little part of second, it's millisecond or something, and you break the phrase. So so maybe it's not only the question of exercises, it's maybe something you have to work on. And don't forget about this narration. It's really very important to play it fluently, especially this caprice. Next thing, it's about more about musical feeling and interpretation. I think you could feel much more free in the second part, in the middle part, in the fast part. Of course, I told you stop, but I have a feeling it was not musical way of stopping the sounds. It was more technical, some artifacts from exercises. But you can also do much more rubatos. You can do accelerandos, ritenutos, you know. It's so free. It's typical Wieniawski, but here we are not in the violin concerto. We do solo caprice, so you have, you know, as much freedom as you want. I think you should listen a lot of great recordings. There are a lot in internet of this particular caprice, and no, not to copy them, but to inspire yourself. I think you should do much more rubatos. You can feel really free. You know, it's very similar to, especially these capriccios are really similar to Niccolò Paganini capriccios. So it's rubato, and the first and the last movement, so the slow movement, could be also more dramatic, more sad maybe. I really like, I love this caprice, and I think it's full of sadness and full of mystery also. So you could do it more with the dark color, and you could, you know, try to touch people, to touch the feelings of the people with this particular caprice. So think about this. And the last small thing, it's more technical. I see that sometimes when you stop the bow, you catch it. You catch it for a half second. And I think it's really not good, because when you stop and you catch it, there has to be some tension, and again it's you're not continuing the movement. You're stopping, you're stiff, and then you have to start again. So I think it was the place. So I could see something like this. I think you do it more with your elbow. You could move, you could raise your hand, not your hand, your arm, but try to not to raise the bow from the string and try to leave the position of the hand and of the fingers just how it is, okay? So this is the difference. I hope you understand what I mean. And yeah, so you have to upgrade these few things. It's maybe, especially the musical things, are maybe small, but it can take some time. You have to feel free. Of course, we need to perform caprices many times on stage to feel free, but I think you should think always, maybe you could risk a little bit more, even if you're not perfect for 100% on your first or second concert, don't worry. Just try more, try to play also as many concerts as possible with caprices. So, my dear violinists, my dear musicians and followers, I hope you enjoy this short movie. And don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and please leave comments, your questions, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.